Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on the time you're watching from. It's your boy, Matthew King again. Um, I'll be speaking on do not give up. Do not give up when all hope is lost. Do not give up when you feel like the world is over. Do not give up when you think it's time to commit suicide. Do not give up when you think everything has ended. Do not give up when you feel like that marriage is no longer going to work. Do not give up when you feel like this education is not going to come true. Who told you that? Who told you all this is not possible? Who told you that you can't make it? Who told you that because your father is dead you can't succeed? Because your mother is no longer alive you can't break through? Who told you because your uncle works in the shell company, because he refused to render assistance, therefore you can't become a rich man? Where did you get all this information from? Who inspired you? Who gave you this words, these bad wisdoms? Will I use that word? Let me call it that way. Who inspired this bad knowledge into your head that told you you can't succeed? Take it from a man who don't know anything, but I will just give you a word of advice. The little knowledge I have. I was once in this same position that you are thinking right now. Some of who are watching this video who think your life is in a mess. Yes, I was once a young man without no future, without hope. And my parents are alive till date, but it seems like they were not there. No money to take care of us. My younger ones were suffering. Things went bad. My father lost his job. My mom lost her business. Everything crumbled. We were suffering. But God made everything come true for us. He came true for us. He came true for you. He came true for everything I've ever prayed for. I'm going to be showing you a video right now. Right now. A man who has physical challenges, who was going through tough time. In fact, what touches me told me 7 years of his life. If I let it not look like I'm saying too much, that nothing was working. There was no kind of insult, no kind of things people did not say to him. But God helped him and he scaled through. God helped him and he scaled through. He scaled through everything. Just like I scaled through. For some years I was not going to school. I never believed I was going to go back to school. As a little boy. But all these are in the past. Today I'm a married man. By God's grace. Please watch this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Help me to share this video. If you really want lives of other people to change, there are people out there who are ready to commit suicide. This might be an opportunity for them to rethink. It might be an opportunity for them to strategize their life. Help and share. It's your boy once again, Matthew King, and God bless you. Please watch this video I'm about to show to you right now.
Very simple. Young people, let me say this to you. We are gathered here from all over Nigeria. We are seated, everybody by the side. We will listen everybody to the same speakers as you're listening to me right now. You will listen to everybody. But it is not everybody that the words will be effective in their lives. It is going to be effective for the person who listens and decides that the prophecies on his head will not go in vain. This is University of Nigeria, Nsukka. Several years ago, I came to this school as a student. Before I came to this school as a student, I was physically challenged at the age of 3. And between the ages of 3 and 10, I was a beggar in my village. Everybody knew me. I was crawling on the floor for 7 good years. I will hang something on my neck. I will go to the marketplace to beg. That was what I was doing for 7 years. And for these 7 years, all my age mates were already in school. I was despised. I was nobody. Until one day, I decided to go to school. And when I got to school, the headmaster made a mockery of me and said to my father, "Why did you bring this one here? What did you come here to do?" He said to my father, "He can't be a student. So take him back home. He can't be a student. And then I asked the man, what will I do? If you want to maximize who you are in life, you don't tell stories of what has happened to you. You tell stories of what will I do to come out of what has happened to me. That's the question. So I asked the man, what will I do? He said, go and learn how to walk. And for 1 year, I was learning how to walk with this stick. And I'll take a step and I will fall. Young people, listen to me. On the journey to success, you're going to fall several times. But when you fall, you're going to get right back on your legs. You're going to write an exam several times, but you won't give up until you pass that exam. You're going to go for interviews several times. You're going to be rejected, but each time they reject you, you return. You're going to set up businesses several times. You're going to make mistakes, but a mistake does not define who you are. And so from primary school, working with a stick, I came to this University of Nigeria and Nsukka. And when I entered this school, life was a hell for me. No money to eat, nothing. And then, to make matters worse, I didn't have a leg to walk with. I was telling my driver that brought me that I used to walk from 6 flats to Akintola Hostel with this stick in my hand. Why? Because I wanted to prove somebody wrong. I knew I might be physically challenged, but that is not who I am. I know that you might not be beautiful according to people's standards, but that's not who you are. I know you might not be as rich as others, but that's not who you are. I know that you might not come from the greatest of families. Young person, that's not who you are. So I came in here, and then I had a terrible experience after I lost my dad. A lecturer, I went to ask him a question in the class, and this man said to me, bring the question to the class. I want everybody to gain from this question. So I came to the class, and he said to me, come and stand in front of the class at the mass communication department at the Faculty of Arts here. So I stood in front of the class, and this man looked at me and said, you asked me a question. I said, let me ask you questions too. He said to me, when you were entering the university, where did you pass? I said, sir, I passed through the university gate. He said, when you were passing, who did you see? I was wondering, what was the need? I said, sir, I saw the transporters, the Okada people. Said yes. Who else? I saw the security people. Yes. Who else? I saw those hawking. He said to me, think very well. Who else did you see? I said, sir, I saw those who were begging. He said, describe them for me. So I described them to him. I said, some of them are blind, some of them are physically challenged. This lecturer pointed me in my face and said to me, that's where people like you stay, at the gate. He said to me, pack your things, go to the gate, sit at the gate and beg. He said to me, you will never become anything. Your place is at the gate. He said to me, look around the class. Is there anybody with a stick in their hand? He said, back, listen to me, child of God. Young people, listen. Life is not about the container but the content. Life is not about the container. It's not about how tall you are. It's not about who you think you are. What can you do? What is inside of you? What prophecy are you carrying? What dream are you carrying? Can I share to you? I left this school with a first class. Listen to me, young people. I left this school with a CGPA of 4.86. Listen to me, young people. Today as I stand here, I have a PhD. I am a lecturer and I teach in 2 different schools. I have cars and I drive on my own. I have family, I have a wife and children. Listen, child of God. Nobody is your classmate. You are your own. Nobody should influence you. Hey, young person, listen to me. You are not in competition with anybody. By the special grace of God, I have traveled around the world. The last time I got to UK, I got to London Heathrow Airport with the same stick in my hand. That's something for which they mocked you. That's the same thing God will lay hand on and elevate you.